Let's look at the story of Daniel in Daniel chapter 2. The king Nebuchadnezzar had a dream. He wanted the interpretation of the dream from his wise ones in his country. But to know and to check the genuineness of the people, the wise ones, he refused to tell them the dream. He told them that they have to tell him the dream. Not only that they have to tell him the dream, they have to interpret the dream to him. When the wise ones couldn't do that, he ordered the execution of all the wise ones in his country. That was how Daniel got to know about it, and Daniel and his cohorts went and knelt down and asked God for revelation, which God graciously answered and revealed the secrets of the king to Daniel and gave him the interpretation of the dream. But if you check and read through that Daniel chapter 2, Daniel did not come out and tell his cohort, see, I have the dream and all that. When he got the revelation of the dream, he kept the dream to himself and asked for an audience with the king. And if you read through, Daniel did not just tell the king, see what you dreamt and all that. Daniel kept the revelation to himself and chose the right moment to reveal the secrets of the king to the king. And he didn't just go and start telling the king about the dream and all that. He first returned the glory to God to make the king understand that it's the God that he serves that exposed this to him, not by his own doing or his own wisdom. Which after everything was revealed to Nebuchadnezzar, Daniel was rewarded. So how can we understand God's secrets? Number one, by recognition of the Lord's secrets to us. We need to recognize when God is telling us something. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 32 says, "For the Lord detests the perverse, but takes the upright into his confidence." Are you upright? If you want God to reveal secrets to you, number one, you have to be upright. You have to be righteous. The Lord shares his secrets with those who walk in his ways, with those who fear him. We should make every effort to align with God's principles and be receptive of his guidance. Number two, not all secrets are meant for sharing. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 7 says, "A time to be silent and a time to speak." There's time for everything. It's not everything that you need to open your mouth and say. Number three of how we can understand God's secrets is when we meditate and reflect on personal revelations. That's when you dream, when you have personal revelations from God, you have to meditate and reflect on it. Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3 says, "Call to me and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things, fenced in and hidden, which you do not know. Do not distinguish and recognize, have knowledge of and understand." This is God telling us that when we call upon him and we come to him and pray to him, that he's going to reveal to us things that we do not know. So through prayer and meditation, not only that your relationship with God will increase, but you're going to gain knowledge, wisdom, and insight on the subject matter. How to discern the purpose of secrets. That's when God shows you a dream or a revelation or a vision. How do you discern the purpose? What is the reason? Why did God show you this? Number one, finding out if it's from God. You have to find out if it's from God. How do you find out if it's from God? Number one, the revelation of secrets has to have scriptural backing. There are so many prophets out there. They say lots of things. But does it have scriptural backing?